Hi, we're going to check the bandwidth between two machines. The one on the right is Windows XP, and on the left, inside the remote desktop connection, just so it fits in the screencast, is a Windows 7 machine. Notice a completely different style. So they're connected using a crossover cable. There's no switch between them, and they both have gigabit cards, and we'll be using IPERF Windows to run the benchmark. So we're going to start the server of IPERF on the Windows 7 machine, and we're going to start a client on the Windows XP, which is going to connect to the server and send a bunch of traffic. So we've got the right IP address and matching port, and going to set the packet size to maximum because that seems to give the best results. And interesting thing at the end there, we're setting the DSCP value to 48 on the server and 46 on the client. It's not going to be visible immediately, but we'll see how that comes into play later. So let's start the benchmark. And immediately we see the traffic spike on Task Manager. And we've got the detailed write-outs at the bottom there. So not quite 1 gigabit a second, but that's expected and still pretty cool. So we've got a nice report and all of that, but the interesting thing is the DSCP value. We'd like to know whether it was actually working. And for that, in the background here, we've got Wireshark. And there's a capture session set up. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did just now, but we're going to run it all through Wireshark. And then we're going to double check that DSCP is set correctly. So the server is already running, and we're going to restart the client. Going to see a slight drop in performance. You can see the packet loss is a little bit higher. And let's see what Wireshark shows us. Give it some time to collect itself. So the thing we're looking for is the client is sending a lot of traffic to the server, and it's going to be with the DCP value we set for the client. But at the very, very end, the server sends back just a bunch of messages to the client, and that's going to have the DCP value of the server. So we want to catch that inflection point. So this is client to server, and oh, come on. There it is. Okay, so we've got a bunch of packets going from client to server, and there the DSCP value is 2E, which in hexadecimal should be the same as 46 in decimal. And past the inflection point, there's the server sending packets to the client, and there the DSCP value is 30 in hex, which should match, where it is, which should match 48 in decimal. 48 in decimal, 30 in hex. Yep, DSCP appears to work, and that's it.